going on, guys? And I'm back today with another video, and I'm going to be showing you guys this trade breakdown on this trade that I took this morning on NAS100. So as you can see, this is the trade that I took. I got in at on a 0.60 lot on NAS for about, I think it was 40 pips total. I took profit on. Nothing crazy. It was a small range, but it was the first trade of the week. Second trade of the week that I took. The first trade was an L. But majority of the week wasn't very good for US 30. As you can see, is this US 30? As you can see, US 30's just been trending upwards all week, so there's little room for me to get in trades due to the fact that I like to get into my trades on retracements. But so I moved to NAS for the day, and as you can see, this is the breakdown. And I'm just going to show you guys my thought process, what I was doing at the moment, and why I got into these trades. So let's just get right into it. So let me take off all these markups right now. I'm going to show you why I got into this trade and all of that. The only things that matter are the daily low and the daily high. So if you guys watch previous videos, you know why I always have the daily high and the daily low, because you always have to have a daily bias. If you come to the daily time frame, overall yesterday, right here, this candle, it was a bullish day. So the chances of today also being a bullish day are more likely than unlikely, and it's more likely than being a bearish day. And as you can see, it was a bullish day, so my bias was correct. So now let's move on to the 4-hour time frame. So the first thing that I saw, since I knew it was an overall bullish day that I was expecting, I knew that I wanted to target the liquidity above these highs and also target the liquidity above these highs. And as you can see, price targeted both of these areas, and as you can see, after getting the liquidity above these highs, price is starting to reject. But that's not the only reason I did that. So that was overall what I was looking at on there. We're going to also move down to the hour time frame, because the hour and the 15-minute were the two primary time frames that I was looking at when taking this trade. So the first thing you got to keep in mind is, what is price doing? Price is overall in this strong uptrend, keeping this overall upwards momentum. And mind you, when I was getting into the trade, it was around 8:45 to 9 o'clock. So it was after all of this movement. So at right here, this 8 o'clock candle, this is when I was already not looking at the charts. I was looking at the charts around 8:30, and that was in the middle of this candle. So if we go down to the 30-minute, it was right here, 8:30 to 9 o'clock. This is when I started looking at the charts. So now let's get on to our markups. So the first thing that I noticed that price did at 7 to 8 o'clock is price had this upwards push, and then this move here came and rejected this 1-hour order block that is right here. Right here. This is a 1-hour bullish order block. Why? Because it's the last down candle before this up move that then was going to take out these highs. So this was an area that was already being rejected, that I knew had a high probability to keep price pushing up. So this was our first move that I seen. So we're going to also pull our fib from the low to the high of these candles, and you can also see that price was in confluence with the order block. This fib level to 62% was in confluence with this 1-hour order block rejection. As you can see, if I was awake at this time, I would have seen this, and it would have been a good buying opportunity. But I wasn't awake, so it is what it is. You missed those trades. But then we just had to look for another way to get into these trades, because I knew price wanted to keep going up to target these highs, and I didn't want to lose the opportunity. So what I did is I waited. So around here, I knew price was overall going to start pushing up. So what did I do? I was waiting till 9:30, the New York Stock Exchange open, to potentially get a retracement. And that's when I got my retracement here. So I went down to the 15-minute. Right here, this is the 9:30 move. This is the 9:30 retracement that I was talking about. So what did I do? I pulled my fib from the low to this high. You could even use this high at 9:30. And what I was doing is I was waiting for the retracement to potentially get into a trade. I was also looking at the 38.2, the 38.20% level to be rejected also. But in this case, it wasn't respected, but the 62 and the 70.50% were respected. So this is a key area of where I was getting into the trade. I'll have the screenshot of where I got into the trade with all my prices and all that in the middle of the video. I'll probably put it like right here somewhere, or right here somewhere. I'll put it, but you'll see it. So this is where I was getting into the trade. Why? Because I knew I wanted to get a discount on price. I wasn't gonna buy price when it was all the way up here, because I would have had a big ass stop loss, and the risk reward wouldn't have been worth it. This would have been a 30 pip stop for potential only 50. That's like a 1 to 1.2 risk reward. It's not even worth it. So what did I do? I waited for price to come to this area. And no, this fib wasn't the only confirmation I had to get into this trade. You always have to have multiple. So since I was anticipating price was going to overall have this push up, I was insinuating that this down candle was going to become an order block also. So what did I do? I got my fib, got the 50%, and I marked up the 50% of this candle right here. So I knew that if price was going to have this rejection, it could potentially come to the 50% of this order block. And also that's in confluence with our other confirmations, as you can see. So let me move this over a little bit. Where is it at? That's not it. Right here. You can see it's in confluence with the 62%. So that was two confirmations that we had. So we had this 1 hour order block that price was currently coming into reject at 9:30. In confluence with the 62% after rejecting a 1 hour order block and a fib long on the higher time frames to potentially have that 9:30 push upwards, targeting the liquidity above these highs and targeting the liquidity above these highs. So from there, what did I do? I had buy limits all the way down here, anticipating price to come down to potentially push higher. And then that's what happened. I slowly took my partials up here, and then I got out the trade around 119. I missed out on a few pips, but it is what it is. I got out at this area here. Why? Because if you look, this is a 1 hour bearish order block also. So I took profit there, because for all I knew, price could have likely rejected as it's rejecting right now. But I didn't know it was going to have this push up, but it is what it is. You're not always going to make the full potential on the move, but as long as you make profit and you have a positive risk reward, that's all that matters. So this was a nice little trade that I took today. As you can see, I told everyone in the Telegram that I was looking to take the trade. This is at 8:55 in the morning. This is when I was looking at price. As you can see, I was looking at all the confirmation that I have right here, and I told them going to wait till 9:30 to see if I can get a good entry to possibly ride the expansion to 15,100 or higher. And where's 15,100? Right here, the buy side liquidity. So everything that I'm telling you guys, I was doing in real time before the retracement. As you can see, 9:16, and then price started to come down. I thought I missed a move, honestly. When it came down and didn't hit my buy limit, I thought I missed a move. I was sick. But then price came down. I got into the trade, targeted. And then from here, price started to take off, going to all my TPs, left the runner got hit. And then from there, we had a good trade. And as you can see, this is where I got out the trade before we had the push to get the buy side liquidity above 15,140. But that's really it. This was just a small little trade that I took. As you can see, price is respecting this 1 hour order block after taking out the buy side liquidity now. So this reason I got out at this area is for the same reason why it's doing what it's doing right now. I had a high probability of rejecting in this area. So that's why I got out when I did. So I could take off all these. I'm actually going to take off everything because it's Friday and it's the last trade of the week. So that's when I clean off all my charts and I give you guys the weekly breakdown tomorrow. So that's really it. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I always post videos like this, trade breakdowns, market breakdowns, all stuff like that, just to help you guys and show you guys how I trade. I don't teach you guys how to trade. I teach you what I do to be consistently profitable in the markets. I'm not going to tell you what's right or wrong. I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing and what's working. So inevitably that means what I'm doing works, so it could work for you also. You get what I'm saying? But that's really it. I just wanted to show you guys this trade breakdown that I took today. So hopefully this gives you a little insight on how I trade, and maybe I taught you a little something here and there, maybe. But if I did, make sure you click that button right here. Yeah, you click that. But that's really it. So hopefully this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next. Before the video ends, I just want to let you guys know that I run a free Telegram chat that I am actively in every single morning, talking about what I expect to happen in US 30, giving you guys entry signals for when I take trades. And I do this every single day. Not every day I catch trades, but that's to be expected. But majority of the time, I'm going to have 3 to 5 trades a week, and I do this all for free. I help people. I'm actively growing this Telegram chat, and I do it all for free. So if you want to better your trading and want to learn a strategy for free and just want to have a community of like-minded traders, the link is in the description to my free Telegram chat, and I'll see you guys there. Also, make sure to like this video, comment on this video, and also make sure you look at all my other videos and concepts that I discuss on trading and how to better yourself as an individual overall. Make sure you subscribe to this channel to be actively notified when I post more videos. I post every single week, multiple times, 2 to 3 times at minimal. Also follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. These are the 2 apps that I'm the most consistent on. I post my daily life. I also post trading related concepts, fitness, health, motivation, all of the above. And that's really it. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.